Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Arena. Today, we have ourselves a beautiful fresh start with a deck that we shall create and play with from scratch. We have at our disposal a druid, a mage, and a shaman. I don't think I've played a lot of shaman yet. I know I've played mage, don't know about druid, so I guess we're gonna go with shaman. See what happens. I don't like any of these choices. I guess we'll pick the Twilight Drake because it's the most useful thing here. Rock Batter Weapon for some removal, I suppose. Mad Bomber for a nice 2 cost. Fire Elemental for a nice 3 damage minion cost. Nice buff here. Looks like we're going to be going with a buff deck. Fire Elemental for some more removal. I think we'll take Imp Master here, in the off chance that we decide to get ourselves a Bloodlust. Gunpowder for a buff potential. And do we want a Molten Giant, or do we want a Big Game Hunter to... I think we'll take the removal here. We're playing a pretty removal-centric deck. Go ahead and take another Imp Master. Maybe... I don't know. Another Dark Iron Dwarf. Interesting. So we could try and take a Dust Devil. And I think we will. On the basis that if we manage to actually get one out and they don't respond to it, problems will be had. Go ahead and take a Fork Lightning for some removal. Fork Lightning for some more removal. And let's take another Fire Elemental. Why not? Have a nice, big, hefty late game. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. This is an interesting deck. So it looks like we're hitting hard early and late. Our mid game might be lacking here. With that in mind, let's take a Shattered Sinclair. Looks like we have a solid deck so far. Get some card draw in here. These are terrible choices. I guess we'll take the Light Warden in case we get a healing totem. I don't know. Get a Fairy Dragon for an extra cost. Ooh. You know, I've always wanted to play with Farsight, and I don't have a lot of cards. Well, I have some, but not much. Let's take Farsight. Why not? Get some nice card drawing. Some Shieldmaster. Another Epic. Earth Elemental. Ooh. I like that. Take another Abomination. So, really it looks like we're trying to establish an early board, and if all else fails, we just nuke everything down. Take a nice forecast. Take an Earthen Ring Farseer. Take another Shogun Yeti. Very solid. Do we want another Fork Lightning? That seems a little overkill. I think we do. Let's go with some heavy removal here. And Pint-Sized Summoner just to hopefully get a bunch of cheap stuff out. Alright. I like the looks of this deck. Got some early control with some early heavy-hitting minions, and then we transition into a respectable mid to late game. Pretty solid. Let's see what can go wrong, which is what we're probably about to find out. Let's go ahead and queue up another game, or our first game, I should say. And we will play against a worthy opponent. I don't understand what our Cardish is, if anyone saw that, by the way. Never understood what that was.
You're back.
For Doomhammer.
And I don't want any of these cards. Here we go. Come on, early game. Dust Devil is not a good idea against a rogue. It's not a good idea against a lot of things, actually, now that I think about it. Huh. I guess we end turn. Don't see a lot of options here.
Shields up!
Of course, we're gonna get all our late stuff game early. I guess we... Well, let's Farsight now. Because I don't want to be without anything.
Job's done.
What do we got? Central Chill Master. Play that for one. That's good. Play that in Dust Devil. Get some hits off.
For the crusade!
Ooh. Never mind. Yeah, no, we can still do that.
Tadingo!
Then we'll go ahead and play Dust Devil and Force Lightning. And hope and pray that that buys us enough time to actually use the Dust Devil. It's not like there's anything I really want to do next turn. I mean, I could have played a Yeti, but I mean, this isn't looking so great to begin with. This isn't looking good.
I wonder.
At the very least, we'll at least stall for a turn. We're sitting on 2 of our 3 fire elementals and every other forecast we have for God knows what reason. Probably get all of our early game stuff immediately when we get into the late game. Got a lot of drawn decks backwards. At the very least, he burned a card out of it, which is more than what he could have done, which would be daggers, so... Still looking like a pretty terrible turn. At least we got 2 for 1. And now we can't do anything. Lovely. That's called an overload. When all of your mana is locked up. Oh, lovely. Oh, now we can just play cards. So that's always good. So we're gonna get probably a pretty good trade out of this. Maybe. Why did we draw all 3 of the fire elementals? I don't want you until later. This is too many. Alright. This might become problematic. This will become problematic. Lovely. Now I gotta deal with this. Well, I guess we play Hitmaster and buy for more
You
time.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
Job's done.
We don't have a lot of it left. See how many cards this thing gets buffed into. Please don't have a bunch of small minions. Please just play one big play so I can actually kill your Questmaster before it gets to 20 attack. That would be pretty
So many options.
unlucky. And it's not something I want to deal with. I don't have any answers to Buff City, unfortunately. It's a town I don't want to visit. I don't even think he knows what he's gonna do. Let's find out. No, he's looking at the imp for some reason. What are you doing? We can at least kill that. So that's good.
Choose soon.
I'm not sure if you know what you're doing. Okay, what was the point of that? Wait, didn't he just attack? I thought. No? Am I crazy? No.
Yeah, beat it.
Lovely.
Speak to me.
We have ourselves a problem. I guess we fire elemental. What other choice do we have?
Let the dark
Attack, because it won't be him. Ay, ay, ay. On the bright side, we have 2 more of them. On the bright side, we could have had actual other cards to be playing while we led up to this. And we didn't. So now we're playing from behind. Because we drew the deck backwards. And once we run out of the fire elementals, that's pretty much it. We're done. And then we'll start getting 2 costs and 1 cost, because I know how this is going to work.
I wonder.
It always works like this. Can't even get a lightning storm. I mean, I have 3 of those. Why can't I just have that? He made a mistake! He made a mistake! We can benefit from this. Don't play 2 more cards. Please. Oh no. This is gonna suck still.
Too soon.
Alright, well we can at least kill the questing adventurer now. It's about time. So there's that. Maybe we can actually start catching up. We'll see. Well, that's a relief. But I don't know what else there is I'm gonna have to deal with, and I'm still behind. That was unfortunate. 1 in 4 chance of giving you a card, and I had to give you a card. Ugh. Well, at the very least... Yeah, this is gonna try for me. Well, we can get a taunt up now. And hope that he doesn't have an assassinate. Because that would just be disgusting.
Drink with me, friend.
Well, at least he didn't return the Acolyte back to his hand. Oh, this is just annoying.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
I'm going to spam minions nonstop. Well. Let's get defense up, shall we? Since we're playing the board spamming game. I'm hoping that this means her or his entire hand is just minions.
I've got the beast in my...
Oh, of course. I was correct. But that doesn't mean that you can't deal with it. Jeez. Like, is there even a point to drafting spells on Arena? It just seems like every time you draft nothing but minions, you just win by default. Jeez. This is just unpleasant to deal with. You know, if I had a lightning storm, it would work a lot better. If you could do that for me, I would very much appreciate it. Whoever might be listening.
Pass me that arc
Come
light
on.
spanner.
There's 2 in here. You know I'm not gonna get it. That would just be too fortunate.
Too soon.
Why would I ever get something I have the answer to? Doesn't make any sense. Come on. Oh, of course not. Is this lethal? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is. Of course.
You win.
Could have done something about that. But I didn't. Didn't get what I need. Oh, that was just depressing. Let's try another one. Play one more, and we'll get off. So, I could have dealt with that. I had the answers to deal with that. But, for starters, I played the one card I did get that could have dealt with that constant spam too early, and then I didn't draw another one. And I really feel like having those 3 fire elementals right from the start of the game just really hurt a lot. Because I wasn't able to make efficient plays. at all that entire game.
Thrall versus
I mean,
Gul'dan.
maybe I could have
Your
not
soul
overloaded
shall be
myself in turn
mine
4, but
for Doomhammer.
I mean, what other option do I have? Well, at least this time we get some early game stuff. Something I really care for, but we have it. Also, it was just me, or these card backs were really ugly. I can't stand them. This is just... I don't like this. Why would you put this in the game? Well, thankfully, we can now hit him for a lot of damage. And you just lost 9 HP on turn 2. Yeesh. So we're gonna trade out for that. Maybe. What is he gonna do? Shadow Bolt? Really? You thought that was a good decision? Well, I guess that was the thing that happened. Alright, well. We just did a ton of damage and got rid of an early game, or 4 damage removal. So. Okay then. I guess we just play minions.
Eyes are open.
And there's no point in hitting the bear, because we're just gonna attack it with our 3/3 next turn anyways. Assuming it doesn't get removed. We'll see. Well, we have our Fork Lightnings now, as though the game is just taunting us.
Why do you call?
Sitting there saying, hey, look at all these cards that could have saved you last time. Don't you wish you had them earlier? Yes, I kind of do. Well, no point in playing anything. I mean, I guess we can't play the bite-sized number summoner, because we attacks that, and I'm more than willing to get rid of the old Archer Fort and keep the 3/3. In fact, I might just play Fork Lightning afterwards if he plays another minion.
Squire, attend me.
Yep, there's the other minion.
Ready, sir.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens with this. Because we might be able to cheat a little. Yep. Alright, cool. So we get to keep the 3/3 and the 2/2. Unexpected surprises. We're overloaded like hell next turn, but it doesn't matter because I don't really want to become game hunter. Anyways, although I have the option to if I want to. And he is now sitting on 13 HP because for some reason you decided to play a Flame Imp against a 3/1 Inferior. That was the thing that happened. I have never seen that card. What? I did not know that even existed. Wow, alright, that happened.
The dark end.
Huh. Well then. That was a lot of cards on the field I had.
My eyes.
I mean, that was basically a Hellfire that cost 2 cards, so I shouldn't
Pay
be too
attention,
impressed. But
class.
still. Alright, well. We can do one of 2 things here. I'm gonna put...
I wonder.
No, that's a dumb idea. Get rid of stuff over.
The dark.
He's behind. Need to play off of it. we'll play just Taz Dingo next turn, and I hope he plays something big that we can just big game hunter with. There it is.
My shield for Argus!
Oh, you're gonna regret that. Hopefully. Now first off, let's see if we can get the Farsight. Ooh, interesting.
I've got the beast in
So
my
there's that.
sight.
Kind of unfortunate that we had to get that down to 1 HP. Hopefully that's a taunt. It is a taunt! Yes! Finally, something goes in our favor. It's about time. Let's see if he has an answer. Okay, so he's just gonna Siphon Soul. Not the worst thing in the world. We have him low and he still has to light that, so he doesn't have any. And we can do this. In fact, we can spam our entire hand down because Farsight, as it turns out, is a card I kind of like.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Gotcha.
Occasionally good things do happen. Hopefully I don't have to eat my words.
They'll never know what hit them.
Backblade. Not gonna do much. That's not gonna do anything either. Did we win a game? Did this happen? We won! Yes! Finally! Oh, I've had a very long losing streak in this game lately, and I finally managed to break it today. As you can tell by the pile of quests that don't have any sort of progress on them. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will go ahead and continue this deck next week. It looks like a pretty solid, if somewhat generic deck, although it does have 3 Fire Elementals and a nice amount of Overload, like any healthy shaman is advised to eat for breakfast. So, we'll go ahead and see you next week. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.